Greetings and welcome to PinballHelp. Mike here. Work is continuing on this 1982 Gottlieb Haunted House, and now that I've got the game fully restored in its stock configuration, we're going to have some fun. We're going to play around with some alternative boards that can be used to upgrade the system, and we're going to see what kind of functionality is available. Now there's all kinds of mods for this game. There's even some really elaborate ones where you can modify the game to be multi-ball and stuff like that, but that's much more elaborate, involving fabricating parts and rewiring things. I'm going to talk about a few basic simple things you can do just by swapping out components. So in the game as it stands, we have a standard Gottlieb MPU, Gottlieb sound card, Gottlieb power supply, and everything has been restored and it's all working nicely. Game works fine. Doesn't have some features that you normally come to expect, like a ball save. It doesn't have ability to set on free play, a few other little things like that. Some of these newer boards, not only do they emulate the original game, but they also add extra features, and we're going to go over them. So the two alternate boards that I have are one's from Swemmer. There's two of them from Swemmer, and then this is from Pascal Janin. And this is a French thing, and this is from an American guy by the name of Fred Swemmer, who I think is in Utah or something like that. And you know, as is with most of these things, they're not really big, large-scale commercial operations. These are electrical engineer types that are into pinball, that have, almost as a hobby initially, created some of this replacement technology. Oftentimes it was out of necessity because at the time there weren't any options available, and you couldn't often get replacement boards, so they just created them. So now, you know, luckily to the community has really been great in stepping up and helping keep these games from ending up in the trash dump by providing boards so they can be brought back to life. So Swemmer's board here, this is a drop-in replacement for the System 80 MPU, and it can handle a wide variety of games. It's got all kinds of different settings and stuff like that. We're going to be trying that one, and this is also a replacement sound card that has speech synthesis in it. So this is I believe a drop-in for the existing sound card. So we're going to check that out and try that, and then after that we're going to go to Pascal Janin's board. Now this is an interesting board. This is not just a drop-in replacement for the MPU. It's a drop-in replacement for multiple boards in the system, and it's a really beautiful, brilliant invention by this guy from France named Pascal Janin. He is a really super nice, awesome guy, and his designs are widely regarded as some of the best. Not to say anything about Swemmers. My experience is those are really, really good too. But what Pascal has done is he's actually combined multiple boards into one. So instead of a separate sound card and an MPU, you just use this. And in these Gottlieb System 80 games, as well as the System 1 games, the less interconnects you have, the less cables going, the more reliable the game is. And so he makes a board for System 80s as well as System 1s, where you can replace 3 or 4 boards that are ruined with just one. Now they're definitely a bit more expensive. You're going to probably pay almost $500 for something like this, but it's certainly a really nice improvement, and it's clearly an upgrade to the game. It gives you the ability to add high scores and put initials in and stuff like that, which was not available before. On these early solid states, you know, if you got high score, then it just stored the score, but it didn't score initials or anything like that. You know, it does skill shots and other things. So we're going to explore all the options and how the functionality will vary depending upon what technology we use. So stick around, and as the series continues, we are going to dive in and we're going to find out more about these really cool boards. So stay tuned for the next video, and until next time, thanks for watching, and be sure to visit pinballhelp.com and subscribe on YouTube, YouTube/PinballHelp.